Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we'll be discussing about the practice. We'll not be discussing, we'll be practicing about the trigonometric ratios for some specific angles. Last video we discussed two questions. Now this is next two questions. So we have sine 60 degree multiplied by cos 30 degree and cos 60 degree multiplied by sine 30 degree. So simply we'll just put the value. This is a very simple and basic question. So sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Cos 30 degree is also root 3 by 2. Then you have cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. And sine 30 degree is also 1 by 2. Now, root 3 into root 3 is 3 and 2 into 2 is 4 plus 1 into 1 is 1 and 2 into 2 is 4. 4 and 4 are the same, so it is a like fraction, so the LCM would be 4. It would be 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4 by 4, gets cancelled and we get 1. So this was the solution of the first question. Now let's move on to the second question. So our second question says that we have cos 45 degree divided by secant 30 degree and cosecant 30 degree. Secant 30 degree and cosecant 30 degree. Cosecant 30 degree. Now here as well, first we will put the values. So cos 45 is 1 by root 2 and secant 30 degree. Secant 30 degree is 2 by root 3 and cosecant 30 degree is 2. Now if there is nothing below 2, then it is 2 by 1. We can write 2 as 2 by 1. So the LCM of 1 and root 3 is root 3. So it will be 1 upon root 2. It remains the same for cos 45 degree upon 2 plus, here it is root 3. Now since we have taken root 3 as the LCM, we would multiply both of these by root 3, correct? So this became root 3 and we took root 3 in the denominator, and this would become 2 root 3. It will be 2 root 3, correct? So now what we can write it as 1 upon root 2. We have taken this 1 upon root 2 multiplied by 1 upon 2 plus 2 root 3 upon root 3. We can write it as like this as well. We took this 1 upon root 2 and instead of putting it on the numerator, we just multiplied it by this entire thing. And if we are taking out completely the 1 by root 2, here remains 1. So the next thing would be 1 by root 2 into root 3 is in the denominator, so it goes above. So it will be root 3 upon 2 plus 2 root 3. Now from here, it's still 1 by root 2 multiplied by root 3 upon, taking 2 common, we will take 2 common, we would get 1 plus root 3. Now if you remember, we can rationalize this. This is our irrational term, right? 2 is rational, but in the denominator 1 plus root 3. Just forget about this. Here 2 is rational and 1 plus root 3 is irrational. So what we will do it, we will multiply it, both of these, by 1 minus root 3. If it is plus, then we will be 1 minus root 3. If it had been minus, then it would be 1 plus root 3. So since it is 1 plus root 3, we will multiply both of these by 1 minus root 3 upon 1 minus root 3. Correct? So this will become 1 upon root 2 into root 3 into 1 minus root 3 would be root 3 minus 3 upon 1 plus root 3 and 1 minus root 3. A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. 2 into a square minus b square would be 1 minus 3. What would we get? Now let's forget about 1 by root 2. Let's just solve this. This fraction. So let's solve this fraction. Forget about 1 by root 2. So it will still be root 3 minus 3 upon 2 into minus 2. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So it will be 2 into minus 2. This is 1 minus 2. So 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Now we have minus 4. Correct? We have minus 4. Now we have 1 by root 2. Multiplying root 2 by minus 4, we would get root 3 minus 3 upon minus 4 into root 2, minus 4 root 2. Now we take minus common. If we take minus common like this, so this minus would get removed and we would get 3 minus root 3. 3 minus root 3 upon 4 by root 2. If you don't know what I just did, is that we had this term root 3 minus 3 upon minus 4. Now what I am doing is, here 4 is alone. Here 4 is alone. So we can also write it as root 3 minus 3 upon minus 4. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 1 upon minus 1. Correct? I am just showing how this thing can be written as this thing. How this can be written as this. How root 3 minus 3 became 3 minus root 3. So we had root 3 minus root 3 upon 1 by 4. We are multiplying numerator and denominator both by minus 1. We get minus 1 into root 3 minus 3. We get minus root 3 plus 1 plus 3 upon 4. माइनस से यहाँ पे प्लस का साइन है, कुछ नहीं तो प्लस का साइन है, तो माइनस 1 इंटू प्लस 3 रूट 3 विल गेट माइनस रूट 3 एंड माइनस 3 इंटू माइनस 1 प्लस 3, क्योंकि माइनस माइनस प्लस होता है. Similarly माइनस माइनस प्लस, सो इट विल बी प्लस 4. So that is how we got this. Now if we rearrange this has the plus symbol, so 3, I put 3 here and I put root 3 here, correct? So that is how I got that fraction. Now solving the last part of this equation is, we would rationalize this term as well. We have 3 minus root 3 upon 4 root 2. Now what we would do to rationalize, what is the irrational term in the denominator? 4 is rational, root 2 is irrational. So in case it's not like a symbol between two terms, like it is 1 plus root 2, here it is just root 2. So we'll multiply both of the equations just by root 2, both of the fraction by root 2. You'll get root 2 into 3, it would be 3 root 2 minus root 6 upon root 2 into root 2 is 2, so 4 into 2 is 8. And this is your answer, 3 root 2 minus root 6 upon 8. So that was your answer.